Gemini, who or what can you expect in the month of August? So Gemini, if you don't mind, please drop a follow, like, and comment if you want to. Okay, guys, you listen, these readings are getting so good. All right, Gemini, you guys are breaking free from something, or you're being advised now is the time. If you're waiting for a sign, you've been waiting for an answer, or you're waiting for a miracle, whatever it is, it's something you're waiting for. Spirit is saying this is the sign. Okay, you need to break free from some attachment you have here. There's something that you have been attached to, and it has been emotionally affecting you. It's been mentally draining you. Okay, Spirit is saying now is the time to break free from any negative or codependent attachments. And it does show in the tarot cards, which we'll get to later. We also have freedom, confirmation. That is confirmation. You guys, this all has to do with balance, emotional and mental balance for clarity. And when we have those two together, we're able to connect with spirit, and we're able to get the information to the answers that we are seeking. Okay, this is another card that's indicating freedom. We have liberation and we have freedom in two different decks. So it's like they're double stressing this. There's something that you're either attached to or codependent on that needs to be removed from your life. Okay, and you need to break free in order to truly come back to self, okay, to your higher self here. This has to do with the yin and yang coming into balance, feminine, masculine energies, okay? I kind of want to read on this one because I feel like it's a lot of you have been struggling and you don't know why. You know, I get a lot of people who say, I watch tarot readings all the time. We still haven't seen change. That means there's something that you still have not changed here. And some of you, it's not that you don't want to change it. You're working at it. You just don't understand how to or what exactly it is. Okay, so I'm going to read on that for you to help you out. We'll go back to that. I don't want to bore you so early, but it's actually not boring. It's actually really good when you hear it. Okay, we have here the Book of Destiny. Okay, we have the name Barbara here, Kate Peters. Maybe some of you have that name, John. Okay, John, Barbara, Kate Peters. So if either one of you are watching this, that could be confirmation for you. I'm seeing some numbers here, 25. I see 7, 7. Some of you could be seeing 777. Okay, 7 also in the tarot cards is major arcana, and it represents the Chariot. And actually, you do have the Chariot right here, which talks about moving forward successfully, moving on from something in order to achieve success and to receive like the blessings and the gifts that come after you break free from something here. I mean, we even got the devil hanging out here, and he's toxic. Okay, let's talk about this book of knowledge. So not everyone is going to have that name, but I just threw it out there. Some of you because maybe it might give you confirmation that this reading is for you. Some of you could be seeing horses a lot. Some of you could be seeing doves, okay, or eagles here, okay. So let's talk about the Book of Destiny. The Book of Destiny is that you have some type of higher knowledge at this time here. Don't listen to anyone around you but yourself. You guys, I feel like, have been working on yourself and trying really hard to connect for answers here, and the things that you've been hearing here, the downloads you've been getting, some of the dreams you've been having, like your intuition is really, really strong at this time, and you must follow it. Some of you have been tapping into higher knowledge here, okay? Some of you are very spiritual here. Whatever you're doing here, Spirit is saying don't listen to anyone but yourself. Know that you are correct and move forward. You don't have to, and also kind of, you know, some of you are out there trying to help others. You know, I'm getting like Akashic records, like tapping into the Akashic records, into information and spiritual downloads that are actually like they're from our, you know, past, like ancestors, things, knowledge that has gotten buried, okay, in time, and somehow you guys are able to tap into that. Some of you don't realize that you have the gift to tap in, or some of you need to just kind of work towards a higher knowledge here, okay? And whatever you've been feeling, seeing, whatever your intuition's been guiding you and telling you, just know that you are correct. Even if, you tell people about certain things and they don't believe you, you just have that knowing. Just know you are correct. You're not crazy. You're not, weird or different. I mean, well, you are definitely different, but in a very good way, okay? You do have a lot of knowledge. You're someone who's very wise, okay? Just know that, right? So not everybody's going to understand because they're not at your level. Always know that. I'm hearing also, I don't know why I just heard, surround yourself with people with like-minded, mentality, okay? Like groups and stuff. You can find a lot of them online, YouTube, maybe even TikTok now. Okay, we have here holistic health. So they want you to focus on things that make you raise your vibration. Also, disclaimer alert, I am not a doctor. I am here for entertainment purposes. But if you've been called to be more holistic when it comes to your health, now is the time to do the research. That requires exercising, mental exercise, meditation, yoga, massage therapy, crystal therapy, whatever you do here, eating better, changing your diet, okay, quitting some habits, okay. Some of you have already quit those habits, some of you haven't. Anything that you do out of moderation and put in your body is a bad habit, okay, or a toxic trait that needs to be released here. Even, even water is, yes, it's very important, but I've actually heard of people like excessively drinking water. So just anything, the point I'm trying to make is anything could be a bad habit if not done in moderation or overdoing or excessively, okay? So they want you to focus on that. Also, this card is about your surroundings, the people in your life, the things that you're holding on to, any type of past hurts or any negative mindset traits or anything that has been weighing you down when it comes to life, when it comes to people, relationships. All these things create sickness, and they're saying you have the ability to work and heal yourself here, okay? But you got to be in balance. The body is meant to heal itself here. You have the gift of self-healing, okay? But you got to get your mental and your emotional in balance and release anything that has created heavy burdens that you feel is suffocating you. Some of you, this whole reading is about relationships, okay, or toxic partnerships or jobs or whatever it is that you're dealing with that has been suffocating you, okay, you feel like you're attached and you can't break free. So we're saying, no, you can. And they want you to work diligently on removing yourself from things that in your life or people or relationships that are toxic. Because not only are they affecting your health, but they are also affecting they're affecting your finances. They're affecting your abundance. They're throwing you off your soul's path. So if many of you wake up every day like, God, why did you put me on this earth? Okay, this is a life of suffering. It's because there's things around you that need to be handled. It's because there's past wounds, there's past memories. There was a lot of hurt and pain in the past and experiences that you guys are carrying. Okay, and God wants you to work on healing those things and releasing them and learning the lesson and moving forward, not to keep holding on to them because they are blocking you. Okay, for those of you who don't see the change. Now, if you're on my channel, I feel like most of you are starting to see change. And August is a really good month here. It's a very important month. It's a very powerful month. It's a very, very, look like it says here, timing is critical, okay? Celestial gatekeeper. The eagle is also someone who, they find it like a sacred animal here. This animal, they say, communicates between the earth and the heavens. And he was used many, many years ago to deliver messages, right? And they're saying here that, you also have to find a way to clear the path to communicate because I feel like a lot of you are needing answers. A lot of you feel like I need clarity. A lot of you still have a little bit of fog, right? And this bird is a representation of, the heaven and the earth. As above, so below, right? I'm going to read a little passage here. Eagles are deeply connected to the celestial realm, as are you. Be aware of the eagle's subtle messages as they are encouraging you to raise and elevate your vibration, to build a divine relationship, a celestial pathway with a higher source. Pay attention to dense or lower energies so you can learn how this interaction affects your personal energy. So when they say lower energies, who is around you? What is around you? What are you holding on to? What type of people are you surrounding yourself with? What do you watch? What do you listen to? All these things that bring your vibration down. They're saying that you need to be super mindful at this time. It is very critical because I feel like blessings are wanting to come in and they're wanting to come in fast. When I was pulling the tarot cards, the Eight of Wands kind of wanted to pop out, and it's like something coming in really fast. And it's like the second you break free from whatever this is here, this codependency, this toxic attachment, this unhealthy relationship, okay? Many of you already know what this is, and you keep thinking that, I have to hold on to this, and you really don't, okay? So I'm going to go back to the liberation and freedom cards before I forget. I just didn't want to, read too early because then some people will just fall off, okay? So this is really important, guys. If you're looking for answers, I highly suggest you stick around because I'm going to give them to you. Okay, so we have here liberation. Oops, I dropped something. Oopsie, sorry guys. Liberation. Whether you realize it or not, you have come too emotionally attached or dependent on someone or something, or you have allowed or inadvertently caused someone to get too emotionally attached to you. What at first seemed like a healthy friendship or interest now seems to be taking over your life or creating too much codependence. A situation that initially seemed like a positive has now revealed its negative side. This is, in effect, like a form of an addiction. You are advised, see, the devil also represents the addictions, okay? You are advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you. For your sake and the sake of others, you must do whatever it takes to break free from this negative emotional attachment. Initially, this may cause some resentment and even a sense of panic, but the end result will be worth it. When you manage to emotionally detach yourself from this issue, you will have learned a valuable lesson, and this will serve you well in the future. Okay? And the affirmation here is, I release myself from all negative attachments. Put that in the comments, guys. This is powerful. I release myself from all negative attachments. Claim that. I trust that this is for my highest good. I trust that this is for the highest good of all. I help others most by not allowing myself or them to be codependent. I look at every situation in a balanced way. Wow, that is deep. So this is like really double confirmation here, because liberation and freedom, and the liberation card was all about breaking free. It's the same thing. I mean, look at here. We have chains on a door in reverse. So it's also like busting out of that door and breaking free. Some of you out of a home that's toxic, okay? Or a family situation here, right? Let's see here. Or releasing something that you've been holding on to. Wild and free, the horse chooses to run in any direction at its own pace. Understand that everything in your life right now is completely within your power to change. Right? Hear that is strong. Completely within your power to change. Once you cooperate with your soul's request to be free from emotional or physical ties, you become limitless and can run free again. The arrival of the horses brings news of personal journeys and new directions. Also, the horses represent the chariot a lot. I know here we're using a deck that is a wizard deck. So you see the dragons. I think those are dragons. So I got disrupted. So the horses represent the chariot, and it is a major arcana, and it talks about moving ahead successfully, pushing forward, and knowing that you're going to succeed. You're going to get to the end. You're going to be prosperous. Good things are going to happen when you push forward, right? And gain balance here. This is also about balance, right? So the arrival of the horses brings news of personal journeys and new directions. The white horse, so it's about a new direction. The white horse brings truth, honor, and integrity, and the dark horse brings the shadow of mystery, pride, and illusions. Bring both together to create a yin-yang balance. Allows you to understand what is preventing your freedom. Okay? Follow through with your agreements before you make new commitments. So you may feel that you're not in control of your life right now. In fact, you are. You can decide at this moment how to react to circumstances within your environment. Observe your surroundings and discover that what your soul really wants. You already have the power and freedom to choose within you. The question is, what direction do you wish to run? Honor your free will by choosing to acknowledge your desire for a break and a change, even if it's only temporary. Right now, your soul desires freedom. By removing restrictions, you can move in any direction. Feeling trapped or burdened by family affairs, responsibility, finance, relationships, and or career choices can sometimes make us feel suffocated. Your soul is trying to release you from commitments as you yearn for the freedom to make your own choices. Breaking away from old attachments and responsibilities, your soul is asking you to be playful and to have some fun, like horseplay. It made me think of horseplay. The horse asks you to simplify your life and expand your knowledge. Seek more information before you make future decisions. It is essential through this growth period that you find the freedom that you need to allow yourself to flourish. You have the power to change the direction of your life. Claim that. Put it in the comments. I have the power to change the direction of my life. Affirmation. I am moving forward in the direction I choose, bringing me closer to achieving my goals and my divine life purpose. We talked about that earlier, okay? Now let's move forward now that we got that out. So now we're going to be moving into the tarot cards. Those were the oracle cards, okay? And most of the stuff that we already said is going to be clarified in these cards here. Like I was saying earlier, the Four of Pentacles in reverse is about letting go of something, releasing something that you've been holding on to so tightly. Some of you, it could be a past person or a bad relationship or the hurt of the relationship or the loss of something. Okay, dwelling on that. The Six of Swords could be having a hard time really truly moving forward here mentally and emotionally. Okay, it's like you keep looking back, or you keep going back, or you keep it's like you always go back to the energy of whatever that was that you were holding on to here. This is also a card, Nine of Pentacles, of codependency. Okay, some of you it's codependency financially, some of you it's codependency emotionally, or someone doing this to you, okay, or you people doing it to each other. It depends on your situation here, or like for different reasons. Codependency is, and Spirit saying you don't need to be codependent. Okay, you can achieve victory all on your own. So I'm gonna just flip this bad boy around, because in the reverse, this is someone who is very prosperous. They're very independent. They rely on Spirit for everything, okay, and Spirit, and they know Spirit is abundant, okay. He wants to send a multitude of blessings, an abundant amount of blessings, okay, an endless amount of blessings, right? And you know that Spirit's always going to provide for you, take care of you, and protect you, and give you the wisdom that you need to push forward or to succeed here without having to rely on anyone but yourself and God. okay, or whatever you call, whatever you call him. Everyone's thing is different. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is like something not allowing you to move forward here, to explore new adventures here, to explore a new version of yourself here, a new idea, a passionate idea. The Page of Wands could also talk about a person in your life, okay? I'm going to name some signs. I see Aquarius, I see Capricorn, I see Cancer, I see Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, I see Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? And I think I called actually all signs here, what I see here. So, take it how it resonates. Some of you could be dealing with a younger person, or someone who's very immature, or like someone who is not very committed. They kind of just like, if you're dealing with a relationship that was very toxic, this is someone who kind of sleeps around. Or they have addictions, or they hold you back, or their energy is like attached to your energy, which is also holding you back here. For some of you, you're attached to a toxic, this could be a job, for your finances here, or a person here, whoever this is, or whatever it is in your life. It's like pushing forward to release this codependency, so that you could push forward, so you could be more creative, so you could step into your life purpose. By holding on to things that you're codependent on is stopping you from being creative, is stopping you from creating wealth for yourself and building legacies for yourself here. It's like, you're making the next man richer, right? Instead of doing it on your own and doing it for yourself, they're saying you have the power to do and create your own happiness, your own wealth, your own success. Make your own, rules, make your own, schedules, make your own, set your own path, right? And they want you really to fully step into and come into balance with your higher self here, and push forward here. Because when you get back on that throne, that seat right there, and you take charge of your life, and the way to do that is to be in balance mentally, emotionally. There will be gifts that will be like these. You're going to start realizing that like tapping into gifts that you have here. A lot of you carry spiritual gifts here. Everyone has a spiritual gift. Everyone can tap in, right? Some of us have multiple missions here in this lifetime. Okay. Some are spiritual. Some are whatever you do, is meant to help do something to heal the collective here. Okay, you're going to push forward here. There is success here. There is some of you, if you're having trouble with a car, I see that being repaired for you, or maybe even a new car for some of you. Judgment, okay? So it's like no longer giving things in the past second chances that are very toxic, okay? Some of you could have been dealing with someone in your life who had addictions, or maybe you had some addictions, or maybe there was an addictive pattern or connection here with someone from the past here that you had a hard time breaking free from here, some type of codependent attachment. So we're saying it's time for you to release that, to move forward and move on from that relationship, okay, or that partnership, and no more second chances, okay? Or, sometimes making poor choices doesn't allow you to move forward and see what else is out there. Like all the other sides, some of you stay stuck. You keep going back and repeating cycles here. Some of you were rejected by someone here in the past, and they're saying rejection is God's protection and redirection. Put that in the comments, okay? You are being redirected here. Some of you, if you lost like a job or something here, or something was lost here, or something was rejected here, Spirit is saying it was for your own well-being that had to happen, because you keep focusing on those things. You see the cups in front of him, you keep staring at the things that didn't really work out for you, but there's one behind you that you're missing, because you're so focused on low vibrational past energies, right? So breaking free from that too, right? So that you can see the blessing that's in front of you, right? Stepping into your power, some of you, with that King of Wands. For some of you, you were holding on to a King of Wands, and they're telling you this is like someone who is very, very attractive or very flashy, or this is someone who was very, charming, or this is someone who liked it a lot. Liked it, that was not even a word. Who liked a lot of attention. Okay, attention seeker, right? This is someone here that maybe they party too much, or maybe they were a drinker, or this could be someone toxic in a friend group here, or toxic friends here that you had to let go of, that you needed to release. This could be someone who talked behind your back and then smiled in your face here. This is also someone that you need to stop reuniting with or connecting with here. Spirit is saying it's time for you to use discernment here. Okay, it's time for you to use discernment. The Queen of Swords, she uses discernment. She is wise. She has been through a lot of crap in her life, whether you're male or female. Take it how it resonates. You're the King of Swords, okay? Whichever way it works for you. This is someone who either who's been through some really, really rough things in life, but she's gained a lot of wisdom. Could be someone who's divorced or separated, or I'm hearing widowed. Some of you are widowed. That's a rare one. I never hear that, but some of you, it's for a small percentage of you. You've been through stuff, okay? You've been through losses. You've been through a lot of pain in your life, but you gained so much wisdom. You tapped also, when you go through so much things in your life, more than likely you're going to start tapping into a higher frequency when it comes to connecting with God, because the situations become so painful and unbearable that you cannot do it on your own. So then you start seeing a higher knowledge in order to heal and push through and cut things out of your life that you feel have been truly making you feel so much pain and anguish, right? And I feel like the Queen of Swords here, she needs to cut ties. She needs to sever ties. You better not lie to her, because she is one person who, if you lie to her, she will see right through you. She's super intuitive because she's been through a lot. So she has a lot of knowledge. She has a lot of wisdom. She has a lot of spiritual wisdom, right? You guys are the book of knowledge. You carry wisdom. So help you God if you lie to the Queen of Swords here. For you masculines and the King of Swords, okay? This is someone here that you better come right or don't come at all, right? And I feel like there's someone here that that got caught here doing something here, being deceitful, being dishonest, sneaking around here. Because the Seven of Swords, let me flip it so you can see what it is. It's someone who sneaks around. They lie, they cheat, they deceive. Some of you could have been dealt with someone in your life, or like a relationship that maybe there was a third party someone lied about, okay? Or they were non-committal and they were sleeping around, and you found out. Okay, and Spirit is saying that, and it broke your heart. Some of you definitely experienced a lot of loss, and it created a lot of mess in your life here. Okay, that broken heart, it's like your whole life turned upside down because the situation was so painful, right? And you had to work on healing yourself, and that's how you became that Queen of Swords. She's very logical. She's not so much emotional anymore. She doesn't allow people to just come in her heart so easily, right? And for you masculines, you don't allow people to come in your heart so easily, okay? Take it how it resonates. We have the Six of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with someone who was giving to more than one situation here and breadcrumbing you, okay? Or taking advantage, or giving you less than, or giving you enough to hold on to you so they could get whatever they could get from you, okay? And this created a lot of burdens in your life, but it also gave you a lot of wisdom, okay? And you released the situation, or you're being advised to release the situation that is very toxic here, okay? And it's very low vibrational, okay? Or this person also is someone who's very low vibrational, okay? And they like to hurt people, right? And you don't want to be around that energy. Remember, you are what you surround yourself with. Okay, we have the Star. This talks about healing. It talks about wish fulfillment. It talks about dreams coming true. But you have to release this first here. Don't engage in arguing and fighting, because I feel like this is someone who likes a lot of negative attention, and they like to fight with you. They like to come towards you. They like to create like drama with you. And I feel like you've healed from that. So if you have at some point to engage with someone here, or it just happens that you connect with someone here that does this to you, Spirit is saying, stand down, do not fight, okay? Push forward and release the situation here. It's not worthy of your energy. Don't allow the situation to take any of your energy or your power here, because King of Wands is in his power here also. That could also represent you here. The Knight of Swords is coming out of your fears, coming out of anxiety, stress. Some of you having sleepless nights, bad dreams, right? Or haunted by a situation that has hurt you in your life. Spirit wants you to take back control and power over your life and move fearlessly, okay? We have here the Four of Wands. Some of you could be leaving a home or leaving a relationship or leaving a marriage, leaving a partnership here. Something that it was built on a faulty foundation here, okay? It was built on lies and deceit, because that Seven of Swords is that deceitful person who breaks your heart or who hurts you or creates loss and chaos in your life here. Chaos, there it is, okay? We have the Tower coming here. We'll get back there. Boundaries. You need to have respectful boundaries here, okay? I think part of the lesson here for you was to learn how to create respectful boundaries and learn when to say no. Learn when to remove yourself from situations or drama or chaos, because it just kind of finds you, right? But, you know, that's just life. It's just how we deal with it so much than, you know, having it. So the Seven of Wands is like fighting for a cause. It's defending yourself. It's standing up for yourself. It's saying no to something. No more second chances to something here. Okay, you guys are going to have a Tower moment. I told you August is a crazy month, but it's like kind of scary, but it's also very good. It's going to help push you forward into that Chariot energy here. Whatever's going to happen here is for the best, okay? And I'm hearing, allow things in your life to fall away if they are falling away. Do not keep trying to hold on to them. Spirit is helping you. Some of you are so stuck and you pray for help because you're so scared and you fear so much to release, that Spirit is going to just have to step in and do it for you. Unexpectedly, it's going to happen here, because maybe some of you are struggling to do it on your own. So if Spirit helps you and comes in and takes it from you, if things start falling apart or falling down, if people start falling away from your life, if a job falls away from your life, just don't be afraid, because God is going to bring you something so much better. Remember that Four of Cups? Rejection is God's protection and redirection to something way better. See? Behind him, he doesn't even realize that it's there, because he can't really, the fear of breaking free of what has happened here or releasing. The Two of Wands is like making a decision. For me, in the upright, it's like, you see two paths ahead, but just, you haven't really truly made a decision, right? Choosing to turn away from something here and go after, something different, right? Instead of repeating cycles. If you take a look at this card here, there are two ships, okay? You can go to the left or you can go to the right. Oh my God, this sounds so political. So what they're saying here is, you can go back or you could push forward and see what else is out there. Because every time you go back, what happens, it doesn't ever work out, or it gets worse, and then you wonder, like, why is my life so right? It's really the choices that we make. We have consequences for our choices. And it's all about learning the lesson and not repeating the patterns, right? Or the cycles. You guys are going to break a generational pattern that has been going on from one family line to the next bloodline, whatever you want to call it. You guys are going to be the chosen one in your family to break through. Because I do see that here with that Star card. You're like, I'm done with this. Look at her pouring those cups out like, bye. It's time for some healing. It's time for some clearing. It's time for some renewal here, okay? And it's all about seeing things from a different perspective, understanding why things are happening in your life, or what is the lesson behind them. And once you realize that it was just a lesson, or the relationship was temporary just to teach you something, okay, then you'll be able to cut free from that string, right? And just kind of let yourself down. But it's also about taking a time out and reflecting and trying to see things in a different. That's why he's upside down. If he's upside down, he'll look at the world differently than if he was in the upright, right? Definitely could be about a lover here, okay? There could definitely be a separation or someone that you love dearly, or like some type of partnership here. It's also about making a choice here, right? To leave something behind here, okay? In order to gain financial stability. Or for some of you, you're breaking free from a earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But this also brings you financial stability. Some of you, this could be a father figure, a boss, or a masculine, or a female who's an earth sign or in her masculine. Or this could be someone who... could be like a boss or a businessman, okay? Someone who's into their business, their money, breaking free from whoever that is here. And some of you, once you break free, it's going to bring you financial stability, because the King of Pentacles is very balanced when it comes to his finances here, okay? You guys have a passionate new beginning once you break free. It's like you have a creative wand. God gives you the wand of creativity. In the month of August, you're going to feel a lot of energy, a burst of energy. Utilize that energy to create. Utilize that energy to do something. You're going to get a lot of creative ideas, okay? And I'm not talking about your typical 9-to-5 work. I'm talking about your own special gifts, talents. Tap into those more so in the month of August. And you're going to see it's going to bring you financial success here with the King of Pentacles, whether you're feminine or masculine here. And let go of the past, okay? I feel like you've been betrayed so many times. The Ten of Swords is like, if you keep going back, you're asking for another knife in your back, right? That kind of rhymes. Keep going back, you get another knife in your back, right? And it's saying here, it's time for you to forgive. Forgiving is a sign of releasing, even if someone doesn't deserve it, right? Forgiving is like, you know what? You know, it's like forgiving someone because they don't really know what they're doing, okay? They're clueless. They're probably hurting themselves, you know, in the process. And you have to just release, forgive, learn the lesson, and move forward here, okay? Move forward here. Step into the unknown. Listen to your intuition and fight your fears, okay? It's fear here. Yeah, there's new opportunities that want to come in here, but you're afraid to take a leap of faith. The Fool card is a do-over. Okay, it's a chance for you to have a second chance at life. It's like stepping into the unknown and leaving the old version of you behind here. Some of you are having a hard time breaking free from something that has caused you so much pain. Like some of you are dealing with someone who purposely likes to hurt other people. Okay, they purposely like to create conflict. They want to win at all costs. And it's like you keep somehow going back to this energy, and this person just keeps hurting you, okay? And they do it because their ego is so big, right? Or they just like conflict. And it's time to end this game. This game is over, okay? It's time for you to be happy again. Some of you are just like, I'm not happy. I want my wish fulfillment here, okay? Or you could be dealing with someone very selfish or very controlling. It could be an Aries here, or someone who's like a boss, or someone who is a father figure, or a husband, or a baby daddy for some of you here. I see that. You know, maybe someone who even kept you as an option here. Oh yeah, this is someone who played around a lot on you here. This is someone who is non-committal here. But for others of you, there's many options that are coming in for you that you need to jump on to create here. This could be also you needing to step into creative mode and start going after your passions here, because a lot of opportunities. Just pick one. Don't daydream so much about what you want in your life. Pick one and just work on that one. And then once you master that one, you go do something else. You can do whatever you want in your life. Okay, but you got to commit, and you got to remove certain things in your life here. Okay, some of you are in denial about the relationship here. Okay, stop denying and break free here. Accept and accept the situation as it is here. People who they are, see who they are, listen or see the red flag. See, she's got a red flag or thing around her eye. Stop denying what you see when it comes to relationships. If you know someone is toxic, you know they're not faithful, you know they have bad intentions, and you continue to hold on to them. It's time to break loose here, okay? It's time to take action here. Follow your intuition here. Oh God, I'll keep going. Listen, I gotta stop this reading. It's getting just too long here. But you guys understand, okay? I really hope you like this reading. Okay, please guys, don't forget to follow, comment, okay? Whatever you got to do here. Also follow my YouTube. Thank you guys. Bye.